Hello, my name is Julian. I am a student of English Language Department in Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Today, I will give a talk about ELT during the COVID-19 pandemic, practices and challenges. Here, ELT stands for English Language Teaching, and therefore, the talk will be mainly about practices and challenges faced by the teachers in English teaching during the pandemic. As a future teacher, you might wonder how the teachers adapted to the rapid change in the teaching method during the pandemic outbreak. Please have a seat since I am going to explain this topic to all of you. The COVID-19 pandemic has seriously changed the teaching and learning framework and practice amongst all educational levels. Traditional face-to-face classrooms have been changed to distance classes because of medical conditions. It then permits schools or colleges to upgrade IT-based teaching and learning practices. As a response to the emergency situations, the Ministry of Education and Culture gave an instruction addressed to educational institutions to reinvent traditional learning or so-called personal online learning for a temporary period of time. Regardless of its strengths and weaknesses, online learning is one of the most successful alternatives and more practical in terms of time and place. Online learning is used to revert to web-based training, e-learning, distributed learning, internet-based learning, web-based instruction, cyber learning, virtual learning, or network-based learning. Online learning relies not only on online context, but also encompasses a wide range of computer-based educational tools and delivery mechanisms, genres, formats, and media, such as multimedia, instructional programming, simulations, games, and the use of new media and fixed and mobile platforms in all disciplines. Online learning appeals to a significant numbers of students because it provides versatility in participation, ease of access, and convenience. Online learning, on the other hand, may pose severe problems with signal strength, incompatible devices, and plagiarism. This transformation poses several issues considering its practicality. The lecturer may have no knowledge of using an online application. Similarly, lack of hardware and software, poor internet connectivity, procrastination of learners, lack of technological knowledge among teachers, lack of orientation for learners, lack of release time, and the lack of lecturers' ability to create and design their online courses have been cited as obstacles to faculty involvement in the creation and teaching of online classes. In this case, faculty support is significant due to the number of faculty members who begin online teaching experience with little knowledge of the process of planning, creating, and teaching an online course. And therefore, the study aims to evaluate the practices and challenges of online learning from lecturers' perspective. The study concentrated on 5 components. The first component is online application frequently used by faculty members, and the second, online learning activities frequently conducted by faculty members, and the third component is the submission rates, the fourth component being student participation, and the last component is online learning challenges for lecturers and alternative solution proposed by the lecturers. The findings of the study are expected to expand our insight into the implementation of online learning, particularly in teachers' higher education, and also enable teacher higher education administrator to develop the best practice in teachers' higher education. A qualitative methodology was employed in this research. The methodology used is survey method. The only instrument used in this analysis was a regular online teaching reporting and assessment questionnaire. The data analysis in this study was performed based on an inductive content analysis. The content analysis required the first open coding and categorization and abstraction. After the content analysis process is complete, the response is measured using descriptive statistics and the results are analyzed in depth. Moreover, the results of this study are divided into 5 aspects, namely, the first aspect is online learning application often used by the lecturers, and the second, online learning activities often conducted by lecturers. The third aspect, assignment submission rates. The fourth aspect, students' participation rates. And the last aspect is the challenges or difficulties faced by lecturers during online meeting. The first aspect is online learning application frequently used by the lecturers. It is found in the study that WhatsApp is the most frequently used program for online learning with a number of 93%, followed by Google Classroom with 60%, Schoology 39%, Quizzes 34%, Email 27%, Zoom Cloud Meeting 20.7%, and YouTube with only 2%. There are some understandable reasons why WhatsApp is the most used program for online learning. First, it enables direct interaction between teachers and the student. And it also enables students to continue learning outside the classroom. Besides, its features empower students to interact and correspond in any language and any person in the world. Furthermore, WhatsApp is claimed to be more data-friendly and student-friendly. The second aspect being online learning practices often performed by the lecturers. The study revealed that the most frequent online learning practice performed by the lecturers is uploading materials as much as 88%, discussion forum with 80%, and then conducting quizzes with 66%, uploading scheduled assignment with 59%, and video conferences with only 7%. And next, the third aspect is the task submission rate. Structured assignments or portfolios are delivered during the online learning. The rate of submission of punctual scheduled tasks or portfolios was 43.9%. The rate was not quite sufficient. Various issues have contributed to this finding. The most significant contributing factors to this result would be the network problem and incompatible devices. In addition, the absence of an internet signal has become the most critical factor in online learning process. And the fourth aspect being the participation rate of students during the implementation of online learning. Participation could be a major problem in online learning. Participations of students during online learning during the COVID-19 pandemic reached 43.4%. The rate was not satisfactory, however. The major cause of low students' participation is once again the internet signal. It is confirmed that bad internet signals have a serious impact on the student learning time. And the fifth aspect being the difficulties or the challenges faced by the lecturers during the online learning. The difficulties faced by lecturers during online learning are internet network, student condition, and incompatible devices. Henceforth, the potential solutions over to such problems are represented as follows. The first solution is prior information in WhatsApp group, advisory coordination, contacting absent students to increase student participation in online classes. And the second solution is providing the hard copy materials. This is a considerable solution to help students who have difficulties in accessing the materials online. And the third solution is providing alternative accessible learning platforms. And the fourth solution is changing the internet provider as a solution to overcome the challenges in internet network or signals. And the conclusion, based on the data presentation and the research finding and discussion, it can be elaborated that the most frequently used online learning application for online learning or so-called learning management system are WhatsApp, followed by Google Classroom, Schoology, Quizzes, email, Zoom Cloud Meeting, and YouTube. Online learning practices frequently performed by lecturers involve uploading materials, discussion forums, conducting quizzes, uploading scheduled assignment, and video conferences. The rate of submission of punctual scheduled tasks or portfolios reached 43.9%. Participation of students during online learning during the COVID-19 pandemic was 43.5%. The problems faced by the lecturers during the online learning are internet network, students' condition, and incompatible devices. The potential solutions to such problems are represented as follows. The first solution, prior information in WhatsApp group, advisory coordination, and contacting absent students. And the second solution is providing the hard copy materials for students who have difficulties in accessing the materials online. The third solution is providing alternative accessible learning platforms besides WhatsApp, Google Classroom, etc. And the last solutions, or the fourth solution, is changing the internet provider. That's all from me. Thank you.